not you. You didn't wash your hands after you used the restroom. Bobby Dirkens here. If you're brand new here, hit the subscribe button. It's hanging out over here. Thanks for having a cigarette. Hit that like button, just because it helps my very low self-esteem. I got one for you right here. Georgia, Georgia, are you gonna pee the bed again? It's an old sweet song that we all get used to sing. It's an old sweet song when Georgia wets the bed again. Hey, man, good to see all of you. Thank you so much. Bobby Dirkens here. Thanks so much for joining me. I see a bunch of people getting in here. Saw Chase Henderson, Parker's Henderson. Got TJ Lee. Got George. Got a bunch of people waddling on in here. Listen, we're less than 24 hours from the very first game of the season. Not just any first game of the season. It is the game of the season. Georgia Bulldogs playing Clemson. Now, I want to go ahead and warn every one of you that whether it's whether it's to me or whether it's for somebody else, I think for myself, okay? I think for myself. Whether you like it or not, I think for myself. So, I said the other night, I know that Clemson's only 3-point favorites in Charlotte, North Carolina. Georgia's going up there. They're going to be, playing, Go Dogs. Have you ever noticed how a bunch of Georgia fans, not all of them, but a lot of them, they up there, and all of a sudden you'll be talking to them and like, yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Somebody can say, Go Dogs. Go Dogs. Happens every time. I'm just saying, it happens every time. Here's what Georgia fans has told me so far. Georgia fans has told me, and they have. They've come in my comment section. They sent me dirty pictures. Yeah. If the entire team died right now, Georgia, it came over tragically. The entire team of Georgia Bulldogs died right now. And they called down some of the local high schools there in Northeast Georgia, pulled a team together, and they waddled a guy out there with what was left from the crash wreckage of Kirby Smart's, little advisories they got out there. Georgia fans would tell you that though these players were just playing in 4A Georgia football the night before, and not for very good teams either, they were still the favorite to win this game against Clemson. You could trot angels, majestic angels out from the other side. Massive angels. Not the type who plays harp and annoying music. Massive, bulky archangels in Clemson gear. You point over to them and go, you have to play those majestic, superhuman beings. And Georgia fans, after going, however they do that. That's women too. I've seen them. Oh, I was like the other day, like drinking this little fruity drink, and you'll never know what Marcia said to me. Go down. They would look over there and they say, I know those are archangels, and I know they're immortal. We're beating them. Georgia is missing a lot of talent right now. A lot of Georgia fans are telling me, that whole rant was for this. Georgia fans have been telling me, you don't understand what an injury list is to the media. Obviously, y'all got a bunch of people who's running the country right now telling lies and such down there. That's what y'all believe in. Because here's the injury report as of 7 hours ago. George Pickens is out. Y'all are acting like that ain't no big deal. He's only one of the top wide receivers in the country. If George Pickens was in this game, y'all, even though I throw up my mouth a little bit, I would have to respect it. I don't have to respect it now. Georgie boy's going to be over on the side. He's going to be on the side with his knee all mangled up, watching the game. Well, we've got Dominique Blaylock, number 2 guy. I watch y'all play. I know who you went to after Pickens. Blaylock was a big knees done. He's out. He's out. I'm not saying you don't have other wide receivers. What I'm saying to you, clean the snot out of your ears, I am telling you, 2 incredible players not going to be playing for y'all. And I'm just going to tell you, I know you don't like it. I know you think I'm crazy. I am crazy. But I'm telling you, that means something. Darnell Washington, he's out. Chase Henderson just said this. He said, also your go dog sounds like the cockroach alien from Men in Black. That's actually quite well. Quite well. That's right. Yep. It actually is. Tyke Smith, out. He's out. People are saying, oh, he's going to try to... Let me tell you right now, the shape I've heard this boy's foot is in, if he trots out there, he'll be in a wheelchair the rest of his life, or he'll be able to play in the sequel for Pirates of the Caribbean because they'll have to take his foot off. Okay? I know that y'all got talent on that team. Trust me, entire nation hears about how much talent y'all got on Georgia's team. And we love to bring up that whole national championship thing. Let me explain to y'all why we say why we always bring it up, especially me. I'm going to make this very, very simple for you. You always recruit really good. She's a recruit. Really good. Every year, great players. Doesn't get arrested. But what does that equal in national championships since 1980? Madonna was still singing high at that time. That's before she started taking all those hormones, and she started singing low. And then, y'all remember she used to talk like a Jersey girl. Oh, it's so great to be here. And then she dated one British guy, and then all of a sudden she's speaking proper. What happened there? Anyway, it's Madonna. But I just want you to hear this, and I want you to know this, okay? Georgia is missing a lot of talent. There's a lot of people who's telling the truth right now going, they're saying, I know nobody wants to say this out loud. Yeah. But I'm not sold on J.T. Daniels. What? Shh. Say it out loud. Georgia, you have some of the worst luck in the world with quarterbacks. I'm just telling you. One good one you had you couldn't keep, which I've heard what he said really happened didn't happen. Just real quick, Michael Fornbacher, my old buddy out there in Las Vegas, just supported Bobby Dirkens, probably a stroke, Bobby Dirkens channel. Drink a beer donation fund, $20 from my friend out there, Michael Fornbacher. I'm going to tell you right now, that man right there, he must be winning at the slots, or he's doing some, no offense, Michael, he must be having some other business out there. Maybe he's the head man. I don't know. He's always supporting the channel. Michael, thank you so much for if you're getting funds from bad places, Michael, please don't tell me. I'd feel guilty taking it. I mean, I'll still take it. Lord knows I will. But just don't tell me. Thank you, Michael, for supporting the channel. Anybody else? And let me tell you right now, I've had so many people on this channel who has supported Bobby Dirkens. You bought me many a beer. And, okay, there was that one time I bought a rosé by accident. It was the only thing they had, okay? But at least I didn't put my little pinky out when I was drinking. It sucks. But thank you, Michael, for supporting the channel and everybody else who supported the channel. Thank you so much. If you're brand new here, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications. Look, Georgia, I don't think you're going to lay down and die tomorrow night. But that y'all are so sold out that y'all are going to win. I'm just telling you. And Sergeant ART, hey, listen to me. Matt Stafford and Aaron Murray. Very good quarterbacks. How many national championships they win? How many? Conference championship. They win a conference championship. Maybe Matt Stafford did. That's what we're saying, sir. We are saying you've had really good. That team with Stafford and Moreno and everything. There is no reason under the sun why y'all shouldn't have won a national championship. But you did. But you didn't, excuse me. I'm just saying. You can, listen to me. All we have to say is Watson, bar the legal trouble, anyway. Watson and Lawrence, and you just named up 2 national champions. And Watson got robbed of the Heisman, let's be honest. He lost to the brand of Alabama. The guy he lost to it was incredible, but I'm telling you, Watson was the man that year. Sergeant AR-10 said, we are 42-18-4 against you. Why would you not be confident? Hey, man, you got the series. I give you that. You got the series, obviously. But the series is not playing each other tomorrow night. All the players combined who's ever played tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, who plays is who plays. You're not going to see Herschel Walker trot out there and play for y'all tomorrow night. You're not going to see Chubb trot out there and play for y'all tomorrow night. You're not going to see a girl. I mean, my God, y'all can barely glue Zeus's legs back together to come out there and play. I'm just telling you, you couldn't keep Fields in there. Folks, I'm just telling you. Georgia's had great players. Really great players. 0 championships. Jordan Bowman said Herschel Walker couldn't score against Clemson, so I'd be fine if it came out. Actually, believe it or not, that's actually true. That's actually true. Some of the worst games Herschel Walker ever played was against Clemson. So, yeah. It's going to be a good game tomorrow night, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. Clemson's going to win this game by 7 to 10 points. 7 to 10 points. Why? Why do you say? First of all, here's the thing that everybody keeps telling me from a Georgia side. Y'all center's a walk-on center, and he's got to play against Jordan Davis. Let's talk about our offensive line. Everybody likes to talk about our offensive line. We lost, what's his name, Jackson Carman. It was a big deal. But last year we had, listen to me. Last year, we had to replace 4 offensive linemen. So, we had to replace those 4 linemen. We come back tomorrow night. We have to replace, what, 1 guy? From what I can remember, right off the top of my head. It could be wrong. So, coming out to play for us tomorrow night on offensive line, graduate senior Matt Bockhorst. Guy's fantastic. played a lot of football, played with a lot of great players. Jordan McFadden. People are salivating over this guy. Will Putnam. People are going nuts about him too. All right, I know that's not the entire line. How y'all were acting, we're trotting the Three Stooges out there to play against y'all's defensive line. I'm just saying. I don't get how the offensive line and that right there is going to just overwhelm everything else. And here, listen to me. This is what I'm saying here. So what you're saying is because the offensive line may not have 5 stars all across the front, you believe that is going to invalidate, new word I learned. That means that DJ Uiagalelei, it doesn't matter how good he is. Listen to me. It doesn't matter that we have Lynn J. Dixon, which, by the way, everybody's going to be shocked at how good he plays. Will Shipley. We got Michael Dukes and Kobe. We got some really good running backs back there. Our wide receiver room is ridiculous. Justin Ross is coming back. Oh, you remember that guy who made Alabama look bad? He was a freshman. Yeah. He's playing for us tomorrow night. After a severe injury, he's back, took whole season off. You got Frank Ladson. What, 6'4", 230, runs like the wind. Ngata. We have Bo Collins. We have E.J. Williams, who was tearing it up last year. Balin Spector. Go to our tight ends. We got Braden Galloway, 6'6" guys, a machine. Right behind him is Davis Allen, who could play anywhere. Then there's that Lay Youngin, who could play anywhere. 2 of those 3 right there is going to go play in the NFL. Oh, but that doesn't matter. Because offensive line. When you hear people who's grasping at stuff like the offensive line, and then they want to make jokes about how many people's hurt on their team, listen to me, that lets me know they're actually scared. Defensive line's best defensive line in the country. Y'all ain't even close. Sorry. I'm just saying. Y'all ain't even close. You good? You ain't even close. Good job. Linebackers are fantastic. Skalski's back. Spector's back. Trenton Simpson's is fantastic sophomore, who's ridiculous. At corner for us, listen to me. At corner, Andrew Booth could easily be the Stingley Jr. kid if we wanted him to, but we don't have to line him up at wide receiver. We don't have to do that. Sheridan Jones, Goodrich. I mean, we can just keep going, y'all. Secondary, Nolan Turner is coming back, graduate. Then we got Landon Sanders, who's hit the weight room. People, listen to me. Here's what I'm telling you. Our kicking game is fantastic. Folks, could Clemson lose tomorrow night? Obviously, they're not going to. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. They're not going to lose this game. Georgia fans are sitting here going, go Dogs. It's like they get a shot of, oh, I don't know if we can do it or not. SEC. Alabama. The tradition. We're talking about you. Listen, we ain't talking about, Alabama. And we ain't talking about LSU from a couple of years ago. I'd love to talk about LSU last year. I told y'all that was going to happen. Everybody, including the lady who cleans the toilets for them, she left after that season. This is not the best team Clemson has ever had, but this is a really good football team. And easily could be the best defensive line they've ever had, and that's saying a lot. Considering just a few years ago they had that Wilkins, Furl, Dexter Lawrence, Bryant line. It was ridiculous. So this is what I'm saying right now. First of all, I'm glad this game's being played. I'm going through. I don't know if y'all probably all see this is Friday night. If anybody's watching this, you know, right now this is a Friday night before the Clemson game. But North Carolina just lost. By the way, what happened to Mac Brown? Mac Brown looks like he's aged about 15 years between last year's game and this year. I like Mac. Okay? Like Mac Brown. Texas wanted to get rid of him. We've seen how good they've done since that happened. Hook 'em horns. Y'all keep living off that tradition. See where it gets you. It's good and stuff, but you'd also like to win. But we saw what happened there. There's a lot of games being played that shouldn't even be played. Nobody cares about a lot of these games. Well, after I'm done with this, I'll go downstairs. I'll watch a Northwestern Michigan State game. Okay, it's fine. But Georgia and Clemson should be playing all the time. Okay, and I'm with you, Scott Johnson. I can't wait to see Shipley either. I think Shipley, as long as they'll actually use him and put him in different places. Let the guy return punts. Let the guy return kickoffs. Let the guy call some special plays for him. I'm telling you, he is a different animal. And when you get guys that comes through your doors like that, you know, I know Reggie Bush didn't end up being everything in the NFL everybody thought. One of the best players to ever play college football was Reggie Bush. Love him, like him, hate him. He was so flippin' excited. He could do so many things. Devin Hester, that's what I think of. Clemson has their shot to use somebody like him right now. Okay, this is a game that I'm happy to be played. But I'm going to tell you right now, SEC or overall, it's just SEC and overall schedule versus Clemson. All I gotta say is that means nothing tomorrow night. I'm gonna go through this right now. I can't see I see the chat right now on my little screen. I do this on my phone, y'all. I've told you that before. You know. I'm gonna get in here real quick and into the YouTube channel. And I'm gonna look at some of the comments. If I don't mention you, listen to me. Love you to death. It's nothing personal. Let me get in here and look at this. Let me see. Lord, this week's been rough. All right, there's some smack talk. Some people, it's funny. Sergeant's in here. Hey, listen to me. Sergeant's having fun. He's pulling for his dogs and everything. But I think he's wrong. Chase Henderson in here. Chase, did you clean up all the puke? You know what I'm talking about. Good to see you. Bo Weevil. Bo Weevil, one of my favorite names of all time. That's fantastic. Got Jonathan Green, Sea-Dog. Got Slim Shady Kane. Slim Shady Kane's in here. Slim Shady, I'm going to tell you right now, that man loves his hurricanes. I'm going to tell you right now, Slim Shady Kane's, think world of you. Think a lot of you. My heart goes out to you. If y'all even kind of play Alabama good tomorrow night, I'm talking about final score. I'll be as shocked as the time I walked in on my grandparents rekindling the fire, and I'll leave it at that. No offense. No offense. Don't get mad. Didn't call you baby ugly. I just said that your team is probably not going to do so well against Alabama. Because I'm just telling you right now, I'm no Alabama fan, but I do respect them. Tater Lord's in here. May here to Joe Georgia, fantastic new. I'm not going to read that, but I get what you said. George is in here. Prosper 7. Dustin Davis. Tiger ain't there, buddy. Oh, big buddy, good to see you. John Evans, Dustin Davis. Got Trevor, may there to you, buddy. Good to see you. Trying to go through here. A few different things. Scott Johnson, may there to you. Yes, Lynn J's Arms. Lynn J. Let me see. Cedric Green. TJ Lee. Known TJ Lee. I've known him so long, he was so little, it was totally fine if he went up and smacked a woman on the rear end. How long I've known him. You know, a little kid can walk up and smack a, woman on the rear end. It's what's so funny is you get older and they tell you to stop. I don't get it. Good to see you there, buddy. Jetbird, may there. Got Timmy Blackwell in here. Talking about the Power Rangers. You're right. That was the nickname for them. Going down here. Our Notre Dame, may there to you. Rex 1230, may there to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Where else? Kenneth C. Good to see you, Kenneth C. Kenneth C. Boop, 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 boop. Won't you be? Kenneth C. Boop, 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 boop. What do you see? Boop, 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 boop. May there to you. May there to you. Got Darren Atkins in here. Emery Crafts in here, and saw Marcel get in here. Good to see you. Got some questions here. I will answer a few things for you. Got a question about the Gamecocks. I don't even have to try to laugh. How funny is it? Listen to me. How funny is it? Only a Gamecock can do this. Okay? Only a Gamecock nation could do this. So they had Jake Bentley. Just travel through time with me. I'll try to make it fast. Don't rush me. I don't like to be rushed when I'm peeing. All of a sudden, I stop peeing. I get nervous. I need counseling. I mean, I don't want them over there with me at the urinal because that's weird. I mean, don't look at me. But I'll try to make it fast. Bentley comes out. He plays a really good game against UMass. Y'all don't remember, that was his first game. He come out there, oh, Lord, he's fired up. He's looking good. And Bentley had up and down seasons, okay? His mama's come on here, been very nice. His mama's come on here. She talked, blamed his daddy and stuff. I think that didn't end well, but I'm just, Jake Bentley was a good quarterback. He just wasn't mentored right. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Jake Bentley could make some remember the night he torched Clemson? That's that kid's potential. He did not get lucky that night against that caliber of a team. He just was not grown. But where was he at? South Carolina. My kid hangs out with bad people and all his teachers sucks. He's got horrible grades and stays in trouble with the law. I think you just answered your question there. The point is, Jake Bentley was at a wrong school. Okay? All right? Just telling you. He was not at a school to grow at. All right? And then they get this Helinski kid. Got a good story, seems like a good kid out of California. It's like, why would anybody want to move from California to Columbia? No offense. I love the state of South Carolina, but anyway. Helinski comes in, takes over. Jake Bentley breaks his foot. That one glorious year. I did a fake video saying he was going to transfer out. Guess what? Transferred out. It was just a joke. And then Helinski came in, and they were like, this is the man we got. I like what I'm hearing here. I mean, as though y'all have some expectation down there. Like you're owed. And then what happens? Last year, And Chase Henderson, yes, he did break his foot. He broke his foot kicking a Corolla. I saw Boyd Moy, one of the greatest running backs to ever play in the state of South Carolina. He just snuck in here. May there to you, Boyd. May there to you. Boyd's got some money on some games tomorrow. Y'all pray for him. I don't know about that. Anyway, love you, Boyd. Good to see you. That's my mother from my brother from another mother. But anyway, Holinsky comes in. And then they hire, listen to this, they hire Mike Bobo. And he brings in a guy who's from Dorman, but he's been playing at Colorado State. At Colin Hill, it was a good story. Anybody in upstate of South Carolina like me remembers Colin Hill, good quarterback. I mean, he had a lot of surgeries. It is a good story that he bounced back. But listen to me. Just listen to me here. Do you really want to replace Holinsky with a guy who's going to play for 1 year, who's had a lot of health problems? No offense to Colin Hill. If Colin Hill was my son, I would be like, how dare that guy? But the point is, they ran off Holinsky, and guess where Holinsky's at? Is he in Columbia? No. He's a backup right now behind a Clemson player, believe it or not. Okay? At Northwestern. Ran him off. So guess who is starting quarterback for South Carolina? Is it that Doty or Dottie kid from down there in Myrtle Beach? Nope! His foot's injured. It is a guy who up until a couple of weeks ago was graduate coaching. Let that roll off your tongue. Graduate coaching. And now he's your starting quarterback. If I sat down and wrote it out a story, even I couldn't write it this good. This is real, folks. I'm just telling you. Guy is out there. Gets called into the coach's office. He comes in, he sits down, and he goes, so, Coach, you want to discuss strategy? Yeah, I've been talking to the quarterbacks. I can tell the room is awfully thin. What did you want to talk about? Well, Mr. Severs, I don't know if that's his name, but I'm just saying this. Mr. Severs, how would you like to be the quarterback this week? Only this would happen to South Carolina. Only South Carolina. I gotta stop right there. Somebody was kind enough to buy Bobby Dirkens $10 worth of beer. Everybody, Big Papa Bear 76. May there to you, Big Papa Bear 76. Everybody, Big Papa Bear, have you ever been on my channel? And if you have, please forgive me. Please forgive me. Thank you for the $10 donation. Let me tell you right now. I'm going to tell y'all something. Ole Bobby Dirkens here has to shoot a lot of cats for the county to make his money. So when I see somebody lay out $2, $3, $5, $10, $20 to Bobby Dirkens, shh. That's big happiness. Thank you, Big Papa Bear 76. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting the Bobby Dirkens channel. Everybody who's ever supported. Got some jaw talking in here. Got some people who's really, really upset. Got some jawing in here about records and everything. And here's another one. Sergeant, I'm going to go ahead. AR-10, you're giving me some great material tonight, but I have to tell you right now, it's the same stuff I've been hearing during this week. Well, the last time JT Daniels played, he played DJ Uyanga. He beat him. Okay, look, that's fine. But I'm just going to tell you right now, I don't know if you noticed, but that was in high school. There's boys from all over the country who's going to be playing on both sides of the ball tomorrow night, for both teams. So, I think that is like talking about, 4 years ago, that girl I dated was, she wasn't a homecoming queen. That's right. Where's she at now? Well, she's a meth addict, but the last time I saw her, looking good. That's a mute point to me. Stephen Jackson here said, Stephen, small town of Abbeville, South Carolina, love your show. Been watching for over 2 years. Well, may there to you, Stephen. I've been to Abbeville. Hope the Panthers did well tonight. It's a Friday night. I hope y'all doing good. Hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for saying may there to me. Make sure you subscribed if you ain't, because if you ain't, come on. Prosper 7, they don't have anything to show for their recruiting championships, yeah. Georgia fans going to be on suicide alert. Yeah, they sure will. Daniel RHEC, I'm going to tell you, Daniel, I love some of your comments because it's always fun. Even for me, it's fun. Thank you so much for showing up here. Johnny Bolton, Clemson going to be tough coming from this dog fan. May there to you. Good to see you. Benji Holland in here. So big point. Let me tell you how Dawn Staley is now the quarterback coach. Breaking news from Boyd Molley. Dawn Staley, the always very unhappy-looking women's basketball coach, she is now coaching quarterbacks. Boyd, hold on, Boyd. What's that coming through my imaginary earpiece with just my finger pressing it in and shoving earwax deep into the canal? Dawn Staley is now the quarterback for the South Carolina Gamecocks. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. This is fantastic. Emery Crafts in here. I like your trash talk, buddy. I like that. That's good. Good to see. LSU fans in here said LSU got evacuated to Houston. Proud of you, my friend. Proud. Glad everybody's safe. That's a big storm that came through. So I'm going to be serious here. And of course, I'll try to go on air tomorrow night. I'm supposed to be at somebody else's house watching the game. So if you don't see Bobby, I'm not dead. I know some of you really wanted to know that I was dead, but I'm not dead. So let me hop in here and talk about this. How can Georgia actually beat Clemson? Well, first of all, if you can throw the game, throw the ball. If you can find a way to throw the ball and take advantage of them early on, no mistakes, you definitely could make a run at beating them. You would have to confuse DJ on the defensive side, and you would have to own the line of scrimmage. Now, you guys are going to get your win up front, and I'm going to tell you why you're going to get your win up front, but it's because, listen to me, all I'm going to say is that you got me, Chase Henderson. Bobby, if I have a ticket fall through, go ahead and clear your schedule for tomorrow night. Don't listen to me. Don't take me out to dinner and not try to kiss me in the mouth. Don't do that to me. Don't do it. Don't you bring that. Don't you put that evil on me, Bobby Dirkens, Ricky Bobby. If anybody don't know that quote, you need to go watch Talladega Nights right now. Cut this off. Go watch it right now. On the defensive side, you got to really step up. Listen to me. On the offensive side, as I said, you got to throw the ball. On the defensive side, you're going to have to own the front. Okay? All right? You're going to have to contain the run, and you will have to get to DJ. But I'm telling you, even then, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Georgia, you are. This is real talk, football talk. Okay, y'all are missing. If you had George Pickens alone right now, I'd say, okay, now we're getting Dominic Blaylock. Okay, that opens up even more play. If he had that kid who transferred in from LSU, I don't know what his personal reasons are. I'll leave that alone. Oh, now we're really talking. We know you're going to run the football tomorrow night between Cook, Zeus, and Milton. I'm just telling you, you have to have a passing game to balance the running game. Worst thing everybody wants to bring up right now, Ohio State playing Clemson last year. And I want you to hear this. Clemson, right now, Clemson got knocked on their heels against Ohio State when Trey Sermon could continue to run. Period. If Clemson could have locked down their passing game, Ohio State's passing game, they would have eventually locked down on Trey Sermon. And we would have at least not lost as bad as it was. If not possibly won a game. Because we had them on their heels at one time. What I'm saying about it is, you've got to have a passing game. That's my thing. Who are you throwing the ball to? Against that defense. Clemson's defense. Take the paw off, get rid of this. Forget that I'm a fan. Let's just talk about football straight up. Let's forget rivalry. Let's forget tomorrow night. Let's forget dogs. And SEC, let's talk about who are y'all throwing the ball to tomorrow night? Who? Well, we got a 5-star. Get it out of your head. Who were you throwing it to? Everybody heard AR-10 just said that Clemson's defense is a joke. Just, y'all listen to that. Think about that for a little while. Think about it for a little while. Well, listen, folks, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. I'm going to go downstairs and kick back. Chase Henderson said they are going to throw it to the new wide receiver, Sugar and Water. That's right. Sugar and Water is about all they have at wide receiver right now. Philip C., I do believe he's drinking a lot. I hope he's drunk. Well, I'm Bobby Dirkens. Hit subscribe button. Another Men in Black reference. So am I calling Georgia a cupcake? No, I'm not. Georgia's going to play hard tomorrow night, and I believe that they're going to do a good job. I think that it's going to be a good game. I do think that Clemson will wear them down because we do have pretty overall, pretty good depth. So, not a lot of injuries. So, yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, I'm Bobby Dirkens. Use the subscribe button. Turn on notifications. If I am at home tomorrow night, I will be going live. If I'm not, you'll see me Sunday. All right, Bobby Dirkens. You keep showing up. I'll keep showing out.